They say setting up an irrigation system is really easy, but if you're anything like me, it's nothing but easy. I've had one problem after another trying to set up these irrigation systems. Okay, so I replaced that irrigation line there with a different one, and I turned the water way down, but I'm still getting some drips here. So I think definitely putting a pressure valve on there will help, but I think these fittings just aren't good. I need to get some different fittings here. There's something wrong with them. But I found a better way. I got these Orbits fittings. These things, they go inside the pipe, and then they also screw over the pipe. So you have a lot of problems with the fittings that go in the pipe. They end up getting pushed out, and then you have to put like some kind of clamp around them. And then you have a lot of problems with the fittings that go over the pipe. They end up spraying out of the fitting, and you have a leak that you can't fix. This does both. It goes inside the pipe, and then it also screws over the pipe. So you just push it in, and then you push it in the pipe, and then you screw it around the pipe like that. And then it just fits on there just like that. That's pretty cool. You just kind of figure out where you want it here. And then you can cut your pipe to where it needs to be. And we just push our fitting down in there. So it goes down onto it, and then we screw up on there like that. And then if ever you decide you don't want it, you can just unscrew it. You can just unscrew it like that. And then you can pull your fitting out. So these things are pretty nice. They're pretty versatile. You just push it in, so you get the inside fitting, and then you screw it out there, so it's tight. So yeah, these Orbit fittings are pretty nice. Just go ahead and put it on here like that. Once you get it fitted in there, then you screw it on. Kind of figure out where you want to put it. So we'll put this one in here and figure out where we want to cut it. You just push it in, and then you screw it tight to hold it into place. We'll figure we want to clear the bricks here, so we'll go right about there. And if we mess up, we can just take it out. So let's see if it fits. Yeah, I think that works out really good. Look at that. All right, now we'll see how long this needs to be. Get a couple more fittings here. We need a few more. Need one more. These Orbit fittings are pretty awesome, but there is one issue I noticed. When you get them, is they have a label on them, right? But not all of them have a label. So you think, oh, there's no label, that's no big deal. But you need to check and make sure you get that label off, so make sure there's nothing in there. So you can see there's actually a label in there, so you got to peel that off. Otherwise your fitting's not going to be able to stick in there good, because the pipe's going to be going over in this paper, and this plastic here is real slick, so it's not going to have a good connection. So you got to peel all this stuff off. So just make sure you check that so you don't have any problems. It's got a real slick coating on there, so that might prevent the irrigation line from getting a secure fit. It's not that big a deal, but it's just something you need to check for. This stuff that's stuck on here, this isn't very glossy, so you shouldn't have any problems with the irrigation line going over that. All right, so we're gonna set this up here for the bottom. Just pop it in, push it in with some pressure. Once you got it fit in there good, then you can screw it on. And then you got two good connections there, one inside and one outside. All right, we'll connect it to the main line here. All right, once you got it popped in, then you just screw it tight. All right, and then we can figure out where we need to cut this. Looks like we're gonna cut it right here. Say maybe right there. Give it enough room to fit inside of here. All right, that looks pretty good. I'm gonna go turn it on and see if we have any leaks. All right, I got it turned on. See if we see any leaks here. Looks like there's a leak over here. All right, it looks like we got a few little drips there. So we'll see if we can tighten that up and stop those leaks. But it looks good over here. This one looks good. And then I do see a little bit of water down there too. So we'll tighten this up and we'll see if we can get those leaks stopped. All right, so we'll start with the first one here. See if we can't tighten this one up. And then this one here. See if we can't tighten it up. Let's see if we can't tighten this one up. Can't tighten this one up down here. All right, we'll get a rag and we'll see how we did. All right, it looks like we got it. No drips. Not seeing any leaks anywhere here. But I really had to crank down on it. That's for sure. I can't believe it's this easy for everybody else and this difficult for me. I must be doing something wrong. But anyways, with these orbit fittings, I've been able to get it to work. So if you struggle with irrigation fittings as much as I do, you might want to give these things a try.